Do you hate the thought of working past 55 or 60? Do you hate not being able to live the life you deserve today? Do you hate not knowing what your financial future looks like? It's time to stop doing what you hate. Here's your host, Mr. Harold Green.
Welcome to Financial Advice versus Financial Propaganda, the show where we pull back the curtain on the information shaping your money decisions. I'm your host, Harold Green of Bright Tree Wealth Management, and it is time to stop doing what you hate. Today, we're kicking off with a simple but powerful idea. Most people today have no idea when they're being educated and when they're being influenced or when they're being indoctrinated. The internet didn't just democratize information. It also democratized misinformation. It democratized confidence. And it democratized a whole lot of terrible financial advice. So today, I'm going to ask the question that is this. It's the question that this entire series that I'm starting off is built around. How do you know the difference between real financial advice and financial propaganda? And, by the end of this episode, you're going to have the framework that will change the way you listen to news, scroll social media, and even interpret expert commentary. And are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. So let's start off with the good stuff, real financial advice. Real financial advice is grounded in data. It's grounded in risk awareness. It's grounded in context. It's grounded in time horizon. It's grounded in alternatives. It's grounded in trade-offs. And because this is an investment show, investments do carry risk of loss. Past performance is no indicator of future results. And so before you do any investing at all, please do your due diligence, understand your risk tolerance. Also, make sure you're investing according to a well-balanced, comprehensive financial plan that has all of your goals and your dreams and all of the things you're going to need in life and even some of your wants. And make sure you get a couple of different opinions and whatnot. Just don't take anybody's word for it, okay? And here's the thing. Real advice, it helps make you better. And it helps you make better decisions for your situation. It doesn't promise certainty. It doesn't hype. It doesn't manipulate your emotions. And if you're watching this kind of stuff on TV and it gets you all jacked up, that's problematic. Real advice sounds like this. Here are 3 possible outcomes. Here's the downside risk. What are your long-term goals? Let's talk about liquidity in case your plan changes. Let's talk about what happens if something blows up. And I'm going to be honest with you, real advice is quite boring. But boring is good. Boring is safe. And boring keeps you wealthy. Sometimes, not all the time, but it just all depends. And now let's talk about the fun and dangerous side. Let's talk about the financial propaganda. Financial propaganda is simply any, financial messaging that's designed to persuade you, amplify your emotion, or influence your behavior to benefit somebody else. And I look at all the news channels and the cable news and all the pundits and all the information that's being put out there. It's everywhere. And a YouTuber screaming like, this stock will 10x. Like, yo, this thing is hot. A politician saying stuff like the economy has never been better. It's great. It's awesome. It's awesome for who? Like the top 1%, the top 5%, the top 10%? What about the people that are not really participating in the economy? What about an influencer that's, they're promoting a crypto token that they got 200,000 units of it. Yo, they're all out there in the street pounding their chest. The CEO on an earnings call doing verbal gymnastics to spin a bad quarter. Like these things, I don't know if you guys listen to earnings calls, but you probably should. And you got to listen to a lot of them. A TikTok trader who buys every dip and then sells every top. Like they got this thing timed perfectly. They know exactly. Because propaganda is shiny, it's emotional, it's exciting, it's confident. Confident and wrong beats cautious and right every single time. Confident and wrong beats cautious and right every single time. And I was asking my wife, like, people get defrauded all the time, and I asked myself the question, like, how the heck did they get into this? Because propaganda exists to move you. Advice exists to inform you. I'm going to say that again. Like propaganda, it exists to move you. Advice exists to inform you, right? Now, here's the most important concept of this entire series, okay? You got to look at things through an incentive lens. And if you take nothing else from today, I want you to take this. Who benefits if I believe this? All right. Who benefits if I believe this? And it's kind of like, okay, Harold, what's in it for you? All right, Harold, what's in it for you? I'm going to be very honest with you folks. Like, I reached a point, thank the good Lord, that I could literally like put this microphone down, go make a couple of phone calls, put some things in place and be like on a plane and retire. I literally could do that. And I had to question myself on that like about a month or two ago and say, dude, do you still want to keep doing this? Like, you good. You guys are set. Your family's set. Everybody's good. A lot of your clients are set. You know, there's some that are not there yet, and we're still working towards their goals. But why are you still doing this? And I had to keep at, and I'm looking at my little brochure here called Rapid Retire. I have it on my desk, the Rapid Retire financial planning process. And I go through all the things where, you know, people don't have enough money for retirement. You know, not many people are saving. The goalpost to the financial game keeps moving. Things get tougher. And it's like, okay, I really want to help people. I really do. And I really believe that that's my mission in life. It's kind of like I'm the financial preacher kind of thing. Like, not in the sense that, you know, like what they call that prosperity gospel. Like, that's not what we talk about here. We're talking about sound financial advice. And you got to ask that one question every time you consume financial content. And you will instantly see through 70% of the manipulation in the world. Like, you really got to ask the right question. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to show you something real quick. All right. So we're going to look at example number one, the TikTok trader. Now, here's what you're going to hear. Like, try this rapid options income strategy incentive. They want to sell you a course, right? Why not? Like, are you sitting down with an investment advisor, or are you like trying to do it yourself? And a lot of times people they fall into propaganda because they're trying to do stuff themselves. Number two, bank strategists. Like, we see strong upside in growth stocks this quarter. Incentive, their bank is underwriting tech companies. Okay. Number three, the politician. The economy is booming. What do they want? They want to be reelected. You're hearing this whole thing right now about affordability. And eventually I'm going to do a series on the affordability. Either it's going to be the affordability crisis or the affordability hoax. And just to tease you, there's a lot of places in the United States that you can live, still buy a house, still get a good job. That thing is still out there, but it's probably somewhere where you probably don't want to go. And we'll talk about that. Example number four, the crypto guy. This is the next Solana. What do they want? They got early tokens they need, and they need exit liquidity. They need to get out. They call that the pump and dump. Okay. Number five, CNBC or Bloomberg segment, markets in turmoil, incentive, ratings, and ad revenue, right? It's propaganda. The markets can be volatile, but not the whole market. Everybody has an incentive, and some incentives, they might align with yours, but most of them don't. And like, once you understand incentives, you unlock financial X-ray vision. This is insane. Once you understand incentives, you unlock financial X-ray vision. It's going to help you see stuff that like nobody's telling you. And this is what I believe, like the gift that I have. I can understand when pundits are coming on TV and people are saying stuff like tech is in a bubble. Why? Because they short like crazy. And now let's get real honest. Like, why do we fall for this stuff? It's three simple reasons. Number one is emotion and logic, right? Emotion is greater than logic. Money isn't math, it's emotion. Fear and greed override financial literacy every single time. And one of the things we do is we look at the CNN Fear and Greed Index every single day. And when I was recently in Japan, they got this doggone thing back down to a 6. Okay. In April, because of the tariff tantrum, they got it down to a 3. Now they got it back down to a 6 because of fears of an AI tech bubble and circular deals and whatever the media wanted to hype up. And we want certainty in an uncertain world. Like, everybody wants like guarantees. People crave bold calls. Like, no one wants to hear like, well, it all depends. No, tell me straight up, like what it is. All right. And then propaganda is engineered. It's engineered to feel good. Like it stokes your emotion. Propaganda is like a sugar rush, and advice is vegetables. Like, Harold, why are you telling me this? Like, I don't want to hear this. Like, you know, I don't want to hear I got to do this. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to do it this way, and I want these results. And I'm like, are you crazy? That ain't gonna work. All right. I know it ain't gonna work because I've been doing this a long time, and I can tell you it ain't gonna work. All right. 1+1=2, not 3. Guess which one goes viral every single time? And I want to talk about like meme stocks. Remember GameStop saga? People convinced themselves they weren't investing. They were part of a movement. Everybody want to be a part of a movement. Like you see people protesting now, people that ought to be like volunteering somewhere, like trying to make the community better. They out there, they out there like politicking and volunteering. Is like, ain't you got nothing else better to do? I know I could have said that differently, but ain't you got nothing else better to do? Right? Don't you have like something you can do for society in a positive way? They said it wasn't trading, it was war. We're at war. Like, you know, that war? You ain't been to no war. You don't even know what war is. I'm like, I want people to stop using certain words like, we got to fight. You know, like, you ever been in a fight? Like, really? I don't know. So then you got the passive income gurus. You got people telling you how easy passive income is. They don't live off passive income. They live off selling you passive income content. Like, that's propaganda, right? They're not out there like getting it in and living off of what they preach to you. They're not doing what we doing over here at like a Brightree. Like, I built my portfolios off the same advice I give my clients and off the same way I trade for them every single day. Here's something else. More propaganda. Crypto super cycles. Every bull cycle creates a new wave of influence hyping tokens. And the pattern is really identical. It's hype, it's rally, it's rug. Hype, rally, rug, right? Pull a rug out from under you every single time, and you're left sitting there with you holding the bag and ain't nothing in it. They got the bag with the money, you don't. That's propaganda. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to give you a simple test you can use starting today. Like right now, it's called the 3-question filter. Number 1 is this: who benefits if I believe this? Number 2, what's the evidence? Number 3, what's the risk if this is wrong? So let's put this to Brightree. All right. Who benefits if I believe this? My company, I get a fee if you say, Harold, I'm going to sign up for the Rapid Retire Financial Planning process. All right. It's $3,500. You're going to put this thing together for me. Boom. Okay. How does this work? All right. We say, let's go. $3,500. What I'm going to do is that first quarter, right? Say you come on with me after the quarter is done. So January, February, March, you start in April. You're not going to see a bill until like, say, the next quarterly statement. And I'm going to divide that by 4 payments. So after that second quarter and you get your first installment payment done, like if you don't like what you see in the first quarter, you can jet. Like, you don't need to stay here if you don't feel comfortable with what we're putting together. Like, okay. And then plus, you're not going to see any fees until the quarterly statement shows up. I charge 2.2 on average financial management fee for the investment advisement and managing your portfolios, because we do option strategy and we manage all that stuff for you. We do a lot of cash flows, inflows, outflows. And then to maintain your financial plan, I charge $675 a year or something like that. And I divide that per quarter because there's a lot of phone calls, there's a lot of moving parts, coordinating with your CPA and different things like that to help maintain your plan. That's what's in it for us. That's how my firm benefits. I don't work for free. Okay. But who benefits if I believe this? And then what's the evidence? Well, I have a lot of clients and they all tell you, if you were to talk to any of them, like, hey, yo, this is legit. I get referrals all the time. And I have I have a meeting here in about 20, 30 minutes with a client that's referred to me out of another state by a client that's in a totally opposite state, but they've known each other for a long time. I get referrals like that all the time. Because why? They're retired. They're jetting all over the world. I mean, you can see them on Facebook living the life, right? Some of them will even show you what's in their portfolio. Some of them, but I caution them not to do that because you put yourself at risk, right? And then what's the risk if this is wrong? Well, you don't have to wait very long to see whether or not what we do for you is actually working, right? You don't have to see, okay? But you have to be educated as well. And if the answers are like, I don't know. Who benefits if I believe this? I don't know. What's the evidence? There isn't any. And what's the risk if this is wrong? Everything. And then run, right? Put the emotions on the side, calm yourself down, chill out. This is how you save yourself from propaganda. And this is going to wrap up episode number 1 of Financial Advice versus Financial Propaganda. And today you learned the foundational rule. Advice serves you. Propaganda serves somebody else. Understand that, whether it's money, whether it's politics, whether it's a healthcare system, whether it's, this nutritional supplement course, whatever. And then the next episode, we're going to dive into the financial media machine. This is going to be good, like how the news networks and the headlines and the commentators shape market psychology. This is insane. And trust me, that episode is really going to open your eyes. And if you're enjoying this series, make sure to follow the show and then share it with somebody who's tired of being overwhelmed by the financial noise. All right. And what I'm going to say to you is this. If you want an honest assessment about where you are, like for 0 fees and about 30 minutes of my time, if you're sitting there with my minimum of $500,000, call me up. Look me up on the website, Brightree Wealth Management. Look up the Rapid Retire Financial Planning process. Look at that stuff. Request an appointment with my assistant, Beverly. You can either do it through the website or call us at the office, 808-521-4401. And I'm going to see you guys in episode 2. All right. So until next time, everybody, 1, 2, 3, let's get it.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.